Oh my god, where am I? Oh, I'm so far out. Oh, okay. That was fun. We got tricks on this team. We got ourselves TNT going to be first out. Camo versus Panorama. Stealthing around, maybe flare down. He knows he's going to be a stealthy somewhere nearby. He doesn't even realize that Panorama's right behind you, though. On that team, we also got us Morty in the back as the Frosty, but you got to keep smiling as a Destro, as well as Derek still needs to get a chance to play properly. Plus, over in team 2, we got us Rama out in the open. Kiosco over in the back, waiting for his turn. Dream on the Arcane. Katarina back to that Arcane as well. You guys found each other? Where are you? Hunter's out in the open, so is Rama into scatter immediately. Stun right after. Man does end up going for a trigger. Wall Thorns is available. This can stop the pet to some degree. As TNT just doing absolutely range damage. Mad explosive bash as he charges in. Leaps towards the Hunter. Just hits him with a big old bear paw. As the Hunter is just back to damage, he's going to go for a big flank and strike. Rama trying to see if he can go counter offensive down to tanking up as much damage as he can, trying to reduce it whatever way possible. Into a big charge, maybe an interrupt, doesn't quite connect. Kill shots are huge though, big explosives. Hold on a second, does get disarmed for just a moment into a scatter right after. Manages to see the kill shot really quick, a grenade to follow. The grenade doesn't even break the scatter though, which is actually kind of nutty as he tried to see if he can bail out of the Katarina. Going to be up next, trying to barrage the man down. Breath catches him really quick out in the open, frees him to follow. I think it is done for TNT, yeah, unless he goes in for Turtle Shell. Trying to go for Feign Death. I think remove the fire damage, doesn't he? I believe he does. Got himself a bit of the, what's it called? Battle Master Trick, a little bit extra help to work with. Touch the magic right after. Wait, how did TNT get a shield, by the way? What is happening? Wait a second. Oh, no, Morty? Did Morty just give this man a shield? He gave entire team of shields. Morty, you don't need to shield these boys. At the end of the very least, don't need to shield until it's for you. What is happening? Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Wait, why is your room getting interrupted over here? Okay, you guys can mess around as long as you're not actually like bullying each other too much. You guys can mess if you wanna. Morty versus Katarina, though. Kat just blasted out the Hunter fairly quickly. Even though the Hunter got himself a little bit of that cheatsy doodle shield for Morty. Either way, trick out of Morty, trying to go for a poly. Kat immediately tricks out of this and touches the magic, is rolling in. Morty maybe looking at defensive. Does get interrupted on Frost. Wait a second, this could be huge. Hold on, if you got the burst right now. And the man, he's just waiting until he can get himself a big cast, knocking the Arcane Mage back. Icebug for block. As Katarina just want to go for a bit of resetting themselves as well. Katarina blinking in, trying to see if he can lock down Morty with a Nova. Doesn't quite happen. Looking for the interrupt, doesn't quite connect. Morty has himself an opportunity to get some casts off. Looking for as many instances why he's got him going. That's going to be a frozen Ring of Frost as well as a Blizzard down as Cat trying to see if he can back up out of there. Breath by Morty doesn't quite connect. Katarina blinking back towards Morty with a breath, trying to see if he can spell steal all the buffs off of him. He's going to get interrupted on Arcane either way though. Got himself at least a little bit of stuff to work with. And at least no interrupt for a good while. Morty's setting up for maybe big shatters. Polymer, nothing he can do to stop that one. This is going to be an Arcane Surge. If you can deny some of those damage, you will be okay. Does get juked though. He does have a juke, but Katarina's still got a lot of damage from Morty. This could be really bad for the Frosty Mage. Trying to go for big shatters right after. Could be anyone's game right now. Big touch to the match, and Katarina does it. A blasting him out with barrages. Back-to-back range X gets looking for the cooldown recovery. 24 seconds on an Icebug. If you can just live for 24 seconds, you might be okay. But Smiling, I don't think wants to give you any opportunity. Got himself reflect. If Katarina can just live 15 seconds is all you need. Buy yourself as much time as humanly possible. At least it's not a demonology warlock you're fighting. Destro, still pretty deadly. Lots of instant cast damage. If they get one Incinerate or one Chaos Ball at you, it's not going to feel great. But at the very least, if you could just... At least you're not having to deal with the pet damage constantly all the time. Smiling, setting a Jareem. Wait a second, why is Jareem getting attacked? Smiling? Hold on a second. He's just confused too. They're not the same Arcane Mage. Katarina trying to see if he can hit you with the volley. What is happening? Why is Jareem getting beat up? What is going on? No, that's not right. Katarina charging now. Does have Ice Block, so actually feeling pretty ballsy, pretty good. Smiling with the defensive Chaos Ball. Interrupted. This could be a perfect opportunity. Katarina's super low on health, but still, that's a lot of damage. Coalesce out of Smiling. Does end up getting his shield proc. Wall is available. Got himself Reflect. If Katarina can just catch the Reflect and maybe just spell steal it very quickly, they'll be golden. That's going to be a little bit more difficult to do. Reflect up very, very soon. Trying to spell steal it as soon as possible. No more Reflect. Fear. As long as you interrupt, you might be okay. Bolts right after. Poly to follow. Drink inside of it. Full burst available for the Arcane Mage. Smiling just makes some kind of thing happen. Mortal as well as walls available. So maybe can make something work right now. Trying to get aggressive. Mortal sent in. I think Cat does pre-establish a alter time. Yes, they do. Still, Bolt should be able to go through. Orcane's bolt never flew. Wall is available. Big damage with arcane missiles. Touches the magic on top of it. I think just over smiling unless he got some kind of big damage. Both of them are so low. Wait a second. Oh, no way. They got one another. Are you kidding me? When's the last time we've seen both casters get each other like that? I feel like sometimes it happens with melee, maybe with like dot classes. But man, both casters just trying to get in there. I felt like the Arcane Mage played so careful with Cat. So well done. But the Warlock, just the raw tankiness, raw power. There isn't much you can do about it. Trick's going to be up next as another Warlock. He's got a lot to go through, from Jareem to Kioska to Plush. If you can find a way to fight Jareem without really taking a lot of damage, letting his pets do majority of it, play the game into like the infinity, and really draw out a match, that might be the play. Jareem just trying to see if he can avoid all these pets as best as available. That is also going to be more demons getting summoned up, maybe potentially a Tyrant if Trix feels like he got a lot of pets. Jareem trying to see if he can reposition. It's going to be full burst. That is a big old demon attacking from the side. That's going to be Iceblock to follow. At the very least, you're surviving a lot of the demonic onslaught and are able to get yourself a little bit of that recovery. But you break Iceblock really early. What was that? Wait, was Iceblock about to like wear off naturally, or was it just like an early break? Because I thought it was going to be there for like a good 10 seconds or something. Kiosk up next needs to find a way to deal with Tricks. I think he needs to find a way to separate the pets, get on top of the Warlock, and blast him out as soon as possible while avoiding the pets the best way you can. Whether you want to trap the pets, tar trap them, freeze and trap them, or binding shot them, whatever you want to do. If you can do that and avoid as much of the damage while also getting as aggressive as possible in there, you might be alright. Kioska does walk by. Trix is going to go quick and trap kill shots right after. I think it's just over. I think the Hunter is able to focus down the Warlock pretty easily. Dirks is going to be up next. Though Dirk starts out not on his side of the arena, but actually in Team 1's arena. A little bit of a different setup. Disarm right after. Dirks is trying to go for a little bit of a Kioska with a feign death. Does not have any outs for this. And Turtle Shell's available. If you can pre-turtle a kidney shot, he'll be golden. Dirks with a blind, got himself an evasion. Immediate turtle, freezing trap. I don't think he went for a kidney shot. So if he's got calm points, I think he's ready for you. Right after, unless Kioska catches him with camo, does catch a camo, unless Dirks randomly finds him. Hold on a second. Dirks was going in this direction, trying to see if he could randomly AoE. Doesn't quite catch the guy, trying to use Plush in order to like springboard off of him, but not quite. Oh no. Kioska, this is a chance. Hold on, Kioska has a solid chance. It is a rogue. It is going to be a challenging match. Rogue has a trinket, he has a cloak of shadows, he has double vanish, he has a lot of stuff to cheat death. But if Kioska could just buy himself enough time and get himself the human racial, he might be okay. The very least Kioska's got is the element of surprise. He can open on Dirks anytime he wants to. He sees exactly where he's at. As long as he's got mild line inside of the guy, he might be okay. Flare down. Dirks knows the Hunter wants to walk in. Scatter, explosive, death shock him into a kidney shot. Does not have an out. It's going to be pet sag, but Dirks still takes a lot of damage. Cloak is used really early on, so now he doesn't have that big defense anymore. He's going to go for a vanish, big hit and run. Steel death shock him. Oh, he runs into steel trap. Hold on a second. It's right there. It's a vanish right after. Both vanishes burned. Kioska looking for a bit of recovery. If he can find Dirks right now, or if he can just survive the next stun, he can. He got himself a turtle shell. Oh no, trinket. You got a trinket. If he can just survive this next go, he'll be okay. Dirks got out in the open, stunned. Does not have, does use a trinket. Disarm right after before he can get himself a proper stun. Onto Kioska, perfect opportunity for him to get some damage in. Into explosive shot right after. You got yourself human racial for this one. Should use it, does use it. Freezing trap with Dirks immediately. As Dirks trying to make some damage happen, Kioska making some distance. If you can keep it down into Dirks the entire time. Next stun by the intimidation, or like a scatter explosive combo, you might be okay. It looks like Dirks is able to get himself a proper reset. Kioska trying to throw down flares will need some kind of a trinket, some kind of a trap, some kind of defensive for this one. Unless Dirks randomly just walks into like a freezing, it's going to be a little bit rough. Dirks also trying to be careful. No trinket, only evasion, no vanishes, no shadow meld. You are a little bit exposed. You do have cheat death. You do have blind. So maybe that can give you a chance. But instead, going for the long game, going for the full reset, letting Kioska catch a reset, but also you get one as well, might be the trade you take, as a rogue specifically. You got Vanish coming up soon, Cloak of Shadows very soon, no trinket, that's going to be the biggest determiner here. Kioska picking up the eye, so now Dirks should have the element of surprise. The pet is attacking him from one angle. If you flare down, pincer maneuver the guy, you might be alright. Flare down, does it get the rogue knocked out? It does get the rogue knocked out. Can at least build calm points off the pet, maybe stun and cheap shot Kioska. Stun before he can have a proper go. Kioska needs to get in, make as much damage happen. To disarm Dirks with a blind, just trying to see if we can wait out the CC. Gouges the pet, kidney shot onto Kioska. Does not really have a wow for this one. Does get himself the pet sack last second. That is going to be big damage into a feign death real quickly for Kioska. Trying to make some damage happen. Scatter before Dirks bakes it out of there. Flare down onto the rogue, kind of trying to guess where he's at, but the rogue does not dot it. Rogue actually got himself a vanish as the scatter came out. Doesn't end up using cloak though. Hold on a second, maybe he keeps in combat. Just going for a shadow step onto their other rogue just to escape. I don't like the shadow steps off of like guy you're not dueling, but I guess get a shot on Chikasca does have a trick for this one. Turtle Shell's back up, main to use it immediately. It's gonna be scatter. No scatter, but cloak, spore cloak. Evasion up for the rogue, just need to wait out that evasion. Turtle Shell right now. Do you have a stun? Intimidation very soon. I don't know if you got anything. Disarm, kill shot. Hold on a second. Scatter. Oh, trigger for the rogue. Explosive is on him. Trying to go for shadow melt. I think it's still so close. Hold on. If you go left, steel trap. Got your steel trap. Hold on a second. Maybe you get him right here. Got himself camo. Use the camo. He gets the opener. Hold on. He gets you out in the open. He can stun you. Freeze the trap. You just stunned him right now. Hold on a second. Oh, no way. This is the greatest survival hunter in my life. Oh my god. That's such a close duel. Cat was 3, by the way. I didn't realize Cat had 3 kills. I was so focused on Kiosko. I didn't realize Cat just blasted 3 boys out of the park like that. My goodness. Getting home runs in there. What the hell?